life has been a hot mess more times than I can count, quite literally. And I for sure know that I am not alone either. This is why I'm starting the Hot Mess to Progress series. So every week we'll be breaking down how to take messy seasons and build momentum. Today's episode is the Reset Button, episode 1. How to bounce back after setbacks. Your setbacks don't define you. Like, honestly, who even gives a fuck? What does define you is how you bounce the fuck back. And today, we're hitting that reset button together. Obviously, you're not stuck, you're not broken, and you're not too far gone. That is literally all bullshit. You're just one reset away from your next breakthrough. So let's get real for a moment. Me personally, I've restarted and reset my life 1,000,001 motherfucking times this year. Just this year alone. Almost facing eviction, doing my content, working on Instagram, working on TikTok, working on all of these things, working on my schedule, working on my sleep schedule, actually working out and then not being consistent with it. I've reset so many things in my life. You don't need to feel ashamed for it. Resetting is normal. It's proof that you're still trying. And I want us to get out of that mindset of that resetting is something to be ashamed of. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. You are in control of your life. You can switch it up whenever the hell you feel like it. You're still trying, and that's all that matters. As soon as you realize that, the hot mess will start shifting into progress. Step 1. Setbacks are fucking normal. Social media has the ability to make it feel like everyone has the perfect mindset, the perfect routine, the perfect aesthetic life, and it's all bullshit. Everybody has a reset. Everybody stumbles. Everybody falls over. But again, it's whether or not you bounce back and get the fuck back up. The difference between those who grow versus the ones who don't is that the ones that are growing are accepting it as well as continuing on with their path. And so instead of letting the shame, fear, and doubt stop them from being successful, the moment that you realize setbacks are a part of the journey is the moment that you take your fucking power back. Step 2. Reframe the story. I love a good redirection. So reframe the story that you're telling yourself. If you're saying, I can't, instead of I will, or I am, you can't. That's just how it works. Another example. So right now you might be saying, I failed, I can't stick with anything, I'm a mess. But if you flip that, what would you be left with? You would basically be saying, this is my comeback season. Just imagine how different you would move if you reframe the story. Everything will become a plot twist instead of an ending. Again, you're not a failure. You're a fighter rewriting your own story. And let me tell you something, the comeback story always hits harder than one that's perfect because it's real. Step 3 is the favorite of all time. Create yourself a setback ritual. Because girl, you need one. So we want to make sure that we're creating a reset ritual. It's just a small repeatable action, basically telling our brains that we're starting fresh. We're starting anew. This is something to help you start anew. It does not have to be complicated. It could be you meditating. It could be you journaling, you taking a good night's rest, or doing a little bit of self-care. It can be whatever you want it to be. And it does not have to be extremely stressful or complicated. Put all that extra shit down, please. For me, a ritual for my reset is probably me planning my fucking day out, but also making sure that I make time for myself to take the rest that I need so that I avoid burnout. For you, this could be cleaning your space. This could be reciting affirmations. This could even be a walk. You going to get an iced matcha latte or a frappuccino. Your reset ritual can only be defined by you. So choose whatever works and stick with it. All that matters is that you are consistent. Even if you're inconsistently consistent, it'll soon turn into full consistency. A reset tells your mind and body that we're moving forward now and that we're going to keep moving forward now. And if you repeat it often enough, it'll become a trigger for progress. Your mess isn't the end of your story. It's the raw material for your progress. Every single reset that you've had is basically you upgrading. That was you refusing to quit. You refusing to give up on yourself. Because again, you officially become a failure when you give up. If you're in that season right now, let this be your moment to declare, I'm not done yet, and I'm bouncing back stronger than ever. I want this to be more than me just talking to you. I want to build a community. People who understand what the struggle is, people who are suffering in silence or SIS, and people who are ready to get their fucking lives on track. I want this to be a community where we share, we reset, and we move forward together. I want us to grow together. This series is about turning your chaos into clarity. And yes, I've been working on a guide that literally talks about mastering chaos. If you're ready to actually build structure, clarity, and progress out of this hot ass mess, hit the subscribe button and comment progress in the comments if you're with me.